Hello and welcome to Snowrunner New Mods. I'm UK Gamer 828 and I'll take you through this first look mod review of the Mercedes Benz Arocs made by Iceberg101, and this came out for PC a couple of days ago. Now the console version is currently in the works. Normally it takes him sort of 1 to 2 weeks after, something like that, depending on how he's getting on with his work situation. So hopefully you get this on console in a couple of weeks time, but it's out on PC now, and what a fabulous bit of kit. Now he's been working on this one for quite a while and done a fantastic job of it, as he does with all of his mods. Fair play. Now I'll tell you what, let's go into the garage and I'll show you what options are available, because there's a lot of add-ons which he's made bespoke for this one. So customization, we've got the 3 engine options there, where we've got the A series and then we've got the S Plus as well down at the bottom. And then gearbox wise, we've got the Arocs 8S high range, then the 6S low range, off-road, then the low range. And then we also have 4 different suspension types. So he's got raised strong and then stock strong as well. When you see, it's got a little bit of lift on there, and then he's got stock and then raised. Tire wise, we've got a couple of off-roads, and then we've got the Continentals on there. Nice set of tyres they are. And then we've also got the mud tyres on there, and then he's added these ones in as well, which are new ones for this model. And then we've also got the chained on there as well, and he's also got some studded. Then winch wise, he's got the autonomous heavy, the stock, and the Sherpa Stallion, which is the super duper, should be able to pull anything out with that. And then snorkel wise, we have the snorkel on the back there, just like that. And then all-wheel drive, we've got that selected. And then frame add-ons. Now this is a custom bed. He's made quite a few different custom beds for it, and he's got 3 slot. So we've got a 2 slot and a 3 slot for it. And then we can also have the custom 2 bed with the crane on there as well. That was the things what I really wanted on there. And then we've got the heavy cranes on there, log carrier fronts, and then all the other log carriers, the seismic vibrator and what have you. He's added the ramp towing one. Now I think that should have been the other one, but perhaps he didn't add it, so I don't know why there's 2 there. Then we've got the loading crane, saddle high, saddle low, and then he's also got the Tatra fuel on there as well. Well, I don't know why that's showing up as 2, just like that, but really handy with the 3 slot on the back of there. That's brilliant, really is. I tend to use 3 of, well, more slots the better. And then we move on to rooftop, and then he's got quite a bit going on, where we've got the radio and navigation antennas, cabin light, the cabin light on the side, and then the Arocs roof rack, and then the roof rack cargo, which you can see we've got 300 repair points and 250 on the fuel there, and then the sun visor. Then personalising the number plates. Now this is something we're doing with our patrons, basically, where if you're on a patron you get your personalised number plate on there, just like that. So if you're a patron, you will get your own plate. So pretty cool. And then we move on to, he's got mudguard options on there, and then rims, it was just the standard rims. Then colour choices. Now he's changed the way to do colours, where he's done this in the code on this one, I think it was. It might be the other one actually. But yeah, you can see we've got quite a few different colour choices available, as you can see, just like that. Let's have the orange. And then all your bobbleheads and all that, if you want all that in there, that's ready to go. So what does it go like? Well, it goes pretty bloody well. It's not OP whatsoever. Now if you don't know Iceberg101, and he makes balanced mods. They're very well balanced, not OP. They're pretty much as they should be. Sometimes a little bit lacking on power, but this one, I used this on the Don region and didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. Normally I always want a little bit more power, but this time it didn't really matter. So I've got the top engine on there at the moment, so let's take it out and we'll take it over to the test ground, I think. So let's go inside and have a proper look inside. Now going inside, a lot of time we need to turn the lights off, so let's put it to 12 o'clock. And the lights haven't changed properly, have they? No. Let's change that again. Let's change the time on the dev tools, and that might help us. Now, oh, here we go. There. You can see we've got it lit up very well. It's got the screen on there as well, and all looks fantastic. All working mirrors. We've got all the gauges which are working there as well. Put it into, and you should see there you go, there's the revs going up just like that. And then we've got a little window in the back there, but fantastic. I didn't even notice that stuff at the top there. I don't think I noticed that until it was lit up like that. But pretty cool, done a fantastic job with it. So let's change the time so we can see what's going on in the daytime. And we've got to change on the dev tools, I think. Change, there we go, back to sunshine. Let's get rid of that. Here we go. Now the suspension on this, he's got it moving absolutely fantastic. It works really, really well, as I will show you as we go over some of these obstacles just down the road here. I'll tell you what, let's go over this one first. So we'll go into auto actually, because one of the things I did notice was he's got the damage, so you don't have absolutely loads of damage when you're going over some of these obstacles, which is always nice. But you see all that suspension is working an absolutely treat. No issues with it whatsoever. Brilliant. Now let's get it round and put it on the bloody hell, I couldn't think then. Over the rock obstacles. I tell you what, I've been like that lately. Really have been. Can't get my words out. But anyway, so let's leave it into auto, and we'll fire it through, and we shouldn't have any issues with this whatsoever. Let's go into a bit of, oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not going into, let's go into low, diff lock, and we're stuck. I better move on auto. Okay, so why has that just got stuck there like that? Let's go forward again. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's put the all-wheel drive on. That's why. I was thinking, why is that getting stuck? I've never got that stuck. Of course, it has got switchable all-wheel drive. But you see that suspension working a treat. It's got it working really well. Fair play. I think we get away with auto here. You see, we're not getting much damage as well for going for quick. Got a little bit more there. But flying over those rocks. Now I'll tell you what, let's turn off immersive mode so then you can see what is actually, what fuel we've got and all that crap, because immersive mode is great, but it's a pain in the ass at times. It really is. So now we've got the dev tools back on. Let's get rid of them. So we have a 350 litre fuel tank, and what was the fuel burn on it? Let's go for a flat out down the road a minute. And so that was hitting, that 13 was the highest, I think. So it will burn fuel, but he always does add, he always puts on some add-ons, so you're going to get the extra fuel on there, because it's one of the things he doesn't like changing too much, where he keeps it sort of more or less vanilla and what have you for all the fuels and what have you, which is entirely up to him. It's his mods, he can do what he bloody wants. That's the advantage of making your own mods. So let's go down and put it through. We go down near the water and head out down that way. Now, when I was using this on the public test server, there was probably every single stream people were like, "Wow, what's that truck? Where can I get hold of that?" And it's like, well, you can't get hold of it yet, but you can now. So it's out available on PC, and like I said, the console version won't be too far away. Half the time, you know, he'll say a couple of weeks, or he doesn't normally say a couple of weeks. Half the time, he just brings a mod out on PC, and then before you know it, it's out on console. Oh shit. But we saved ourselves. Now, luckily, we had autonomous. I think we're going to leave that cargo there. We don't need to put that cargo back on the back. Let's not mess around here. But yeah, that was a little bit of a slope on there. Now, it will take quite a bit. It will go up on the side quite a bit. Now hopefully I won't roll it this time. I was doing this with it the other day and I was surprised how much of a slope, an incline, it would stay on without rolling. I don't want to go too far because I know what'll happen. I just roll the bloody thing. But really nice bit of kit. Now that number plate, that is annoying me. It really is, where he hasn't put it like centre, and I know on the truck it's probably, oh, it's not centre, and it's like, well, that really annoys me. There's no reason for it to be in the centre. So please put it in the bloody middle. It would be nice. Now these mud tyres, you can see we're having no issues whatsoever. They're not OP. They are on the higher than your vanillas and whatever, but he doesn't do them OP, and you can see we just keep going on through without any issues whatsoever. I do like those tyres. I did ask him to make some slightly wider ones, but no. Now I was talking ones what stick out the side a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to get that unless I put him on myself. He's very particular on how he likes his mod, and he's always welcome for feedback. But most of the time, he likes it how he likes it, and he doesn't change stuff, which is fair enough. You know, we can all do what we want. This is the advantage of making mods on your own. You can do what you want, and modders tend to make mods for what they want and not what everyone else wants, which is the best way of doing it, as you've got to enjoy it, because it takes a hell of a lot of time. It really does. But nice bit of kit, fair play. Now he's also got the G63 Mercedes 6x6, which also came out on Sunday as well. So if you I'll do a little review. I think I've done a little review on it, but we haven't been into the garage, and so I'll probably do that one next, and then look at the G63 as well. And I've got an absolute load of other mods to go through at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed this first look of the Mercedes Benz Arocs made by Iceberg101, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button for me, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe, and you won't miss any of the latest videos. Thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.